not dispel my belief that you are under the influence of either drugs or chemical substance that have impaired your normal faculties. So because of that, I'm placing you under arrest for suspicion of DUI. Okay? So
on the 26th of April, 2026, Key West officers responded to a motor vehicle collision. A DUI investigation was initiated separately based on observed behavioral indicators. This is a legal analysis of that encounter.
RV van type. You got your driver's license?
Yeah, of course.
Can you get it?
Yeah.
And I need the registration. I need the registration and the insurance for the vehicle.
Of course. Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
Can you get it?
Can I try to get it into this spot here?
What's that?
Can I try to get the vehicle in this spot?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, can you help me? I don't know how this happened. I was literally just driving.
Okay, we're gonna figure that out.
And my trailer should be back here. I have a shave-ass skirt.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me just get your driver's license, registration, and insurance for the vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Huh?
I heard it sounded like a crash.
Yeah. Let me see if there's a.
I was in the chapel praying.
Okay.
And I heard the bang.
I appreciate it.
I thought she was hit.
Yeah, I don't think she hit anything. Come back to a red Cadillac XT4.
So how did you get here? When you left Mallory Square, did you come down Simonton, Whitehead?
I'm sorry. What's the name of the street?
All right. Do you have a driver's license?
Yes, sir.
You got your driver's license?
Yeah, I just moved everything around.
All right. Do you have the registration for the vehicle?
Yes, of course.
Where is it? I need it.
I'm only asking because I saw the sticker. You have any guns in the car?
No.
All right.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just used to going home after this.
All right. So when you pulled out of Mallory Square, what road did you take to get here?
Truman.
Well, this is Truman. Did you either went down Whitehead, Duval, or Simonton?
Is this the insurance? That's the insurance. Where's the registration?
Can you do me a favor?
yeah. Hi, how are you? I'm Officer Andrade. I just was in the neighborhood. Came to see if I can help.
I'm sorry, this is happening. I'm not really sure what happened. I was just driving my van.
Yeah? You were just, so you were just driving and what?
I guess my car decided to fall apart.
It fell apart? What do you mean?
No, like I was fine. I don't really understand because I have a tow vehicle behind it, and I guess it disassociated itself.
So you were towing something?
Yeah, on my shave-ass cart that I do at Mallory Square every day.
You know it's not there right now, right?
Yeah, clearly. So I'm very concerned where it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's wild.
Yeah, me too.
There's some pretty extensive damage.
I've been having some front lobe damage happening recently, so my husband's gonna kill me. I know that. Hey guys.
Hey, so
I'm Joe.
what's that?
Joe.
Joe?
Joe.
Nice to meet you, Joe.
I'm sorry, it's under the circumstance. Yeah. No, it's not alright.
He has all your documents, the other officer, everything he needs? He gave him your driver's license and whatnot? So you didn't give him your driver's license?
No.
Okay. Yeah, he's going to need that. Where's your driver's license?
In my purse.
So go ahead and grab it.
Sorry, I'm just like decomposing the fact that this even happened. So nobody found my toy?
So we got other units are looking for it.
Okay. Because I have my toy chains on the vehicle.
Yeah, you had it hitched and chained, right?
The hitch and chain, yeah.
Yeah. And you just left Mallory Square? Like,
I did.
Yeah?
I stayed there for a while tonight because I was trying to get an extra charge on my battery that I had attached. Yeah. I don't like the way you guys are looking at the situation.
Looking at what? I was just watching the traffic over there.
I know, but I'm just...
Okay, so here's the driver exchange information.
Yes, sir.
All right, we don't have the driver's information, but we have the vehicle information. So as far as the traffic accident is concerned, everything's going to be taken care of. Do you have any questions for me?
Not for you.
Okay, all right. All right, you're going to talk to this officer now.
So you done with your traffic investigation?
Yes,
All right.
Did you find the trailer?
We have my sergeant is driving around to find it. All right.
Okay, Amy Jo. So listen.
Yes, sir.
Again, my name is Officer Andrade. All right. I'm with the Key West Police too. So, as Officer Uwa said, he's concluded his traffic investigation. So now I'm going to start another investigation, okay? I'm going to start a DUI investigation, okay?
Florida Statute 316.193 defines DUI as impairment to normal faculties. Normal faculties include walking, talking, judging distance, and reacting. Impairment from any cause, alcohol, drugs, or medical condition qualifies. Officer Andrade articulated 4 on-camera clues: slow reaction time, swaying while standing, glassy eyes, a repeated self-introduction. Combined with the collision, this established reasonable suspicion to investigate.
So, have you had anything to drink tonight?
No.
You haven't had anything?
No.
Really? Like zero alcohol?
No.
Have you had any substances?
No.
You haven't had any substances?
No.
So let me tell you why I'm asking this, okay? You seem very slow to react to things in your speech. You're swaying when you're standing. Your eyes are glassy. You introduced yourself to me twice. So it's almost like you forgot who I was and then introduced yourself again. Would you be willing to participate in field sobriety exercises to dispel my belief that you are under either the influence of alcohol or drugs to the point where it's inhibited your normal faculties?
No, sir.
No what?
No, sir.
No what? You don't want to participate?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I have to inform you, if you don't participate, if you choose not to participate, it's your choice. It is a choice. That fact could be used against you in any court proceedings, if there were to be such court proceedings.
Okay.
Okay, so it could be used against you in a court of law. Do you still refuse to participate in field sobriety exercises to dispel my belief?
I do.
Okay.
As a
Do
matter of
you know what
fact-
that? Do you know what that means?
Yes,
And I'm
yeah.
trying to insult your intelligence, but basically, what I'm asking you is, do you want to perform some exercises to show me, like, hey, look, I'm not under the influence of anything. Like, my faculties are fine.
Yeah, my faculties are fine, and I would like to ask you if your faculties are fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
they are. So,
What would you prefer, sir?
well, I would like for you to perform the field sobriety exercises so that if your faculties are indeed fine, I will see that.
I believe my faculties are fine, but I have had a very long day where I have performed my abilities of my business since 6:30 this morning.
You say you're willing to participate in the exercises?
Yes, sir.
Okay, wonderful. Then we're going to do what's called a walk and turn, and then we're going to do a one-legged stand. And I'm going to explain each one
So you're going to do that on this elevated property?
on the elevated property.
Yeah.
What do you mean,
Because we have an elevated,
what's elevated?
the road is elevated to emphasize us draining into,
So the what? The road is elevated how?
it's elevated to drain any type of rain into
Okay, you're saying the pitch. Right.
the pitch.
Okay, so, well, no, we're not going to do it in the road. We're going to do it in the sidewalk over here.
Okay.
You want to hold this? Is there any reason why you're not answering me?
Yeah, because I'm totally dissociated from the fact that my vehicle is being towed right now.
Yeah, it's being towed because you clearly can't drive it. Tire's broken off its axle there. Is there any reason why you're not answering me? Like, you said you
No,
wanted to
I'm just-
participate, so
Yes, sir.
if you don't want to participate, like, that's fine too, okay?
No, I'm sorry.
I mean, it's a very simple question. You either have physical defects or you don't, and you'd be the best one to answer that question. You do have physical defects?
I do. I have
What-
pelvic floor disorder.
What's that?
Pelvic floor disorder.
Pelvic floor disorder.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Does it prevent you from walking normally?
Yes.
It does?
It does.
How so?
Because my pelvic floor, this part of my body, is disassociated from my body.
Okay. But you can still walk unassisted?
Technically, no.
Okay. Do you have a cane or something like that you use?
No.
Okay. So then you can walk unassisted?
As far as it goes, diagnostically, no.
Yes.
I do not.
No, but I'm saying you currently, right now, like today, you weren't using a cane, you were walking around unassisted. Is that a true statement?
That's a true statement
Okay.
as far
All
as it goes.
Okay.
Field sobriety exercises in Florida are voluntary. Refusal is a constitutional right. However, South Dakota versus Neville, 1983, established a critical limitation. Refusal to submit to sobriety testing is admissible as evidence in court. Florida courts apply this principle directly to field sobriety exercise refusals. Officer Andrade correctly delivered this advisement before the subject decided. That advisement, on camera, is legally significant and procedurally proper. The subject disclosed pelvic floor disorder as affecting her ability to walk. NHTSA protocol requires officers to account for physical limitations. However, the subject confirmed she was walking unassisted throughout the encounter. This contradiction between the medical claim and observed behavior is legally relevant.
We're going to skip the nystagmus, okay? So we're not going to do that, but what we're going to do is we're going to do the walk and turn.
You know what? I deny.
What's that?
I deny.
You deny what?
I deny doing this demonstration.
So you don't want to do the field sobriety exercises. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need you to turn around and put your hands behind your back. You are under arrest for this. Don't move. Don't move. Just stay right where you're at.
I'll do it.
No, you're not doing anything. You're staying just like this.
I will do the heel to heel.
So you want to now participate?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, you're telling me you don't want to. I'm not here to play games.
Oh, I know. I have not been drinking.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to let you finish them out. Stop. I got to take this off. Just because I want to give you every opportunity to dispel my belief.
I want to go to my husband.
So are you ready to continue? Okay, and you may begin when you're ready. Okay.
May I try again?
No, it's not necessary. No, it's not necessary. Come back, Amy Jo. Just hang tight right there.
You make this? Can I do a yoga pose?
No.
No?
Okay. You can stop. You can stop.
Ready?
No, we're done. You can stop. You can stop. You don't have to do a yoga pose. Okay? It's okay.
Sir.
So, listen. You have not dispelled my belief that you are under the influence of either drugs or chemical substance that have impaired your normal faculties. So because of that, I'm placing you under arrest for suspicion of DUI. Okay? So please turn your hands, put them around your back.
I promise you I haven't been drinking, I know.
Okay, look, I can smell alcohol coming from your breath. Okay? Amy Jo, I need you to sit in the vehicle, please. Okay, look, listen.
Let me go home.
I can't do that. Okay? You seem like a very nice young lady. Okay? But you just made a bad decision. Okay?
No,
So
I
need you to have a seat, please. So if you don't get in there, I'm gonna have to physically put you. No, let's not lean on me. I'm gonna have to physically put you in there, and I don't want to do that. Thank you. What's happening? What are you doing? Okay. There we go. Oh, careful. Sit up. Sit up. Okay, just lean your body weight to your right. Lean your body weight to your right.
No.
Talk about now. Nick, 2 feet of
Amy Jo, are you thrashing around here? Oh no, Amy Jo.
Listen.
Calm 1, Paul 71, signal 14. She slipped her cuffs. I need you to step out.
I need you
to step out. Amy Jo, turn around.
No.
Turn around. Don't resist me. Amy Jo. You do that again, or try to do, or like make somehow pass your legs through to where your hands are in front of your body. All right. I'm gonna charge you for it. Okay. Don't do it.
Officer Andrade waived the horizontal gaze nystagmus test without stated justification. HGN is the most scientifically validated of the 3 NHTSA standardized tests. It measures involuntary eye movement, a response the subject cannot consciously control. Omitting HGN weakens the evidentiary record. Defense counsel will raise this point. The walk and turn was administered. NHTSA identifies 8 validated clues. Failure to complete the test to the officer's satisfaction supplied probable cause. Under Illinois v. Gates, 1983, probable cause is assessed by totality of circumstances. Collision plus 4 behavioral clues plus odor of alcohol met that threshold. After arrest, the subject did not immediately comply with commands to enter the vehicle. Graham v. Connor, 1989, governs force analysis. Judged from a reasonable officer's view, physical placement into the vehicle constituted soft, empty hand control lowest level. The force used was proportionate to the resistance offered. No injury is apparent. The subject subsequently slipped her handcuffs, maneuvering hands to the front. Florida Statute 843.02. Obstruction of an officer in lawful duty, first-degree misdemeanor. If physical force was applied against the officer, 843.01, a felony may apply. This is a legally independent charge, separate from the underlying DUI. Officer Andrade receives a B+. Strengths: proper on-camera clue articulation, correct legal advisement, proportionate force. Weakness: HGN waived without justification a procedural gap defense will exploit. Medical condition disclosure was not formally documented or weighed on camera. Procedural discipline was sound. Evidentiary completeness was not. The subject receives a C+. She exercised her right to refuse, then reversed course multiple times. That vacillation created a worse evidentiary record than a clean refusal would have. The handcuff manipulation added a second charge to an already vulnerable legal position. Medical disclosure was relevant, but undermined by her own contradictory statements. Key lessons from this encounter. 1. If you refuse FSEs, refuse clearly and consistently. Vacillation creates evidence. 2. Disclose medical conditions early and completely, including assistive device use. 3. Never manipulate restraints after arrest. It is a standalone criminal offense. 4. Officers must administer all 3 NHTSA tests or document why each was waived. 5. Fatigue and intoxication may present identically. That ambiguity cuts both ways. Amy Jo was charged with DUI. The case remains pending as of this analysis. Let us know which interaction or legal topic you'd like us to cover next. Thank you for watching. Check out Street Bodycam for more police interaction content.